Good morning. Today is August 9, 2020 Sunday, and we are going to talk about intraday trading in the Nifty futures for tomorrow, Monday. As usual, we will first discuss the plans we had for Friday, which was the last trading day, and how the market panned out and what trades we did, if any, and then we will talk about the trades that we plan for tomorrow and the setup actually and the patterns that are visible for tomorrow, Monday trading. The first part is the plan that we had made for Friday. On Thursday evening, I had said that the Nifty is facing repeated resistance at 11,250, and we are seeing European markets down as we record the video, and the US also appears to be opening on the lower side. With all of this, perhaps the resistance will hold, and on Friday, I was looking to go short in the Nifty. I also explained that short trades are done with low volume and with very tight stops and very modest targets. But the trade was to look to go short. As happens with the market, the best plans go away, and on Monday morning the US markets actually recovered from its early losses and closed with a 25-point gain in the S&P 500. 25 points is a lot, it's almost 0.7%. Asia was a little dull and India opened very mildly weak. Then it is possible to look for a short trade still, in spite of the gains in the US markets, because the opening was not very comfortable. What happened after that is interesting. The Nifty made a range for the first 15 minutes and then it did not break the low. Instead, it went on to break the high of the first 15 minutes. That's the first sign that the market is not willing to go down. Once we realize that the high has been broken, the low is holding, and the Nifty went up, came down to find support at the 15-minute highs, went up, came to find support, then the trade was to go long at that support level of the 15-minute high and look for whatever you can get on the upside. You did not get much on the upside also. There was just 15, 20, 30 points of rallies from that point. It was a very narrow range day throughout, and I took a trade in the Bank Nifty because the sense was that the Bank Nifty is mildly outperforming the Nifty. Very mild. But then if it is outperforming, why not buy the support at the Bank Nifty and look for whatever gains come. So the gains were there, they were very limited, and sometimes that's how the trade happens. The plan was to go short, that plan went away because the low was never broken. The plan was to buy at support and sell higher. The sell higher did happen, but very modest profits came because the market was doing nothing. So we accept what the market does, and if the market does nothing, we get nothing, or we get very nominal amounts. That's okay. On some days the market gives big rewards, remember that. So we should be patient for those days. Now one of these big reward days is coming soon. I say that because of the market price action that we have seen on Thursday and Friday. On Thursday the Nifty traded in a narrow range, and on Friday what did it do? It traded in an even more narrow range, narrower than Thursday. In fact, the Nifty traded in a narrow range on Friday, the narrowest of last many days, and it also made an inside day. An inside day means that the low was higher than the Thursday low, but the high was lower than the Thursday high. So essentially, if this is Thursday, this is Friday. The whole Friday price movement was inside Thursday. What is an inside day telling us? The inside day is telling us that the market is confused. It does not know whether it wants to go up. It does not know whether it wants to come down. That's also the message of the narrow range day. But the markets do not remain confused for long. Whether it is tomorrow or day after, one of the two parties in the market are going to get the upper hand, either the bulls or the bears. So all we have to do is to follow them. So for Monday, tomorrow, we have a price range which is relevant to Friday. That's a high of 11,232 and a low of 11,142. You can check that in your charts also. They're the same levels. If the Nifty crosses the high, we are looking to buy the Nifty. If the Nifty goes below the low, we are looking to go short in the Nifty. As usual, short positions are taken with lower volumes for me. Now there is a risk that the Nifty can go up and then it can come down. I mean, it can make a false breakout and then it can actually take a breakdown on the downside. That risk is always there. You can't stop it. So what we are going to do is, if the Nifty is looking to break above 11,232, We will still wait for the first 15 minutes, and if the 15-minute high is taken out and it is above 232, that means two things have happened. The first 15 minutes high has been crossed on the upside, and the Nifty has crossed the Friday high also. Then we will go long. We will still keep a tight stop because if it's a breakout, the breakout shouldn't look back. On the other hand, if we are stopped out or if the Nifty doesn't cross this high level, then we are looking to go short below 11,142 with a very tight stop. Here we will not look at the 15-minute high and low simply because the Nifty closed near the highs of the day. So it has to come down 60-70 points if it wants to go below 11,142 anyway. That's how we are going to trade. It's one of those rare days when we are willing to take either of the two positions, long or short. And also keep in mind that perhaps one of those could be a false move. If it is a false move, then of course that's the end of it. I usually don't take two trades, but that's for you to decide. This is the trade for tomorrow, a narrow range day, an imminent breakout or breakdown, and we will see what actually the market gives us and how we trade. Tomorrow evening we will review the trades and also look for Tuesday morning. Have a good trading day. Jai Hind.